Hi, my name is Kirsten Morley and I am a certified emotion code practitioner. I wanted to tell you guys about the heart wall today. So a heart wall is an energetic wall that we create, that we as ourselves create around our hearts. So it's just to protect it. So when you have a heart wall, it makes it really hard to give and receive love properly. It's basically made up of trapped emotions that can be in or around your heart, and it's just to protect it. So it protects it from negative energies or emotions that others can have on you. So most people that have a heart wall have gone through emotional trauma, betrayal trauma, emotional abuse, physical abuse, PTSD, or any other kind of emotional things that have happened in their life. So the best analogy that I can give you for what a heart wall does to somebody is when you have a really thick heart wall, like it's really big and it's there. When you are trying to give love or trying to have the best of intentions, they come from your heart as little pure butterflies. And as those little butterflies go through your heart wall, it goes through just like however big or large it is, it comes off from other people as gargoyles. So I hope that makes sense. But even though you may have the best of intentions, sometimes it can come off completely wrong. And sometimes that's what a heart wall can actually have the effect on you. So the emotional effect that it can have on you is depression, numbed emotions, like disconnection from others, the lessened ability to give and receive love properly. It can block you from connecting to your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your kids, or just anybody, friends, family, whoever. The physical effects that it can have on you is neck pain, heart problems, or any other kind of heart health issue. So the funny thing is that when somebody says, oh, that old lady died from a broken heart, well, it's probably true. If her husband died lately, then it's probably true. You know, when you get emotional and you say, oh, this hurts so bad, like, yes, that's probably, it's true, you know. So my personal experience with my heart wall was, so I was emotionally abused as a kid all the way throughout high school by someone in my life. I don't know if it was intentional for them to do that or not, but it happened. So I was called fat and ugly and a lot of other things that I won't go into, that made me feel like I was never good enough. And when things like that happen over and over again, your heart will put up that wall. When you go through physical abuse, your body wants to protect itself, so it puts up an energetic wall to protect you from that harm. Because when that happens, like, it just doesn't want you to be harmed, because without your heart, the rest of your body can't work. So that's why you feel so numbed when you've been hurt so many different times. So when I was going through my emotional traumas, even though I was clearly not fat or ugly or those other names that I was called, I knew it in my conscious mind, but subconsciously it had long-term effects, and it affected my self-esteem, my connection I made with others, not feeling safe to be myself around other people. I had several different anxieties, and to me it turned into depression. I was never officially diagnosed by a doctor. because I never wanted to go on medication, because I had already been on Adderall for my ADD, which I no longer have, but I just didn't want to go. I didn't want all the side effects from the medication, so I just dealt with it. I just faked it till I made it, you know. But to be honest, it was always there, and it was always like deep down inside me, and I was just, it had a huge effect on my life. I never really wanted to show it because I just didn't want that attention. So later I got married after high school, and throughout my marriage I went through betrayal trauma, and with some help from support groups and counseling and some self-help classes that I took, I was able to kind of move on from that betrayal trauma and the emotional abuse, but I knew deep down inside it was still there, and like the long-term effects were still gonna creep up on me. So I have 2 kids and 1 on the way, but after each child that I had, I felt so depressed and so emotionally unstable that like the only thing that I knew what to do was to just cry. After my second baby, I was introduced to emotion code, and like I learned about the emotion code and what it could do for clearing your emotions and to clear your emotional traumas that you've had in your life. So after clearing, and then I learned about the heart wall, and I was like, okay, I need this in my life so bad. So after clearing my heart wall, I have not felt the same since. I have more confidence. I love myself. I have been the happiest I've ever been. I mean, I still have bad days, but who doesn't? So I honestly feel so free from all of the emotional baggage that I had within my heart wall. I no longer feel depressed, and I don't have those like little anxieties that I had being around people. Like, they're just not there anymore. One of the things I'm sad to admit, I have to say is, but I'm glad that it's happening now, is before I found emotion code and was able to get rid of my heart wall, is I feel like I actually love my kids now, and I love I love my husband with a full freaking heart, a full heart. I actually enjoy my kids, and I don't feel like that they're a burden to me anymore, and that they are just my problem to deal with. No, like, I love them so much, and I love having them in my life. Like, I can't tell you how much joy and how much love they bring into my life, and I love it. I can now say that they are blessings rather than a pain in my rear end. You know, it's just, it feels so good to have my kids in my life, my family. It's just, it's so much more abundant and more joyful. So other things that have happened in my life since getting rid of my heart wall is abundance in like all aspects of my life. There is more true love, like I was saying earlier, in my life. There's more money coming into my life. There's more people that I enjoy being around. Just everything. More spirituality. Just everything. So about a year after about all of this, I felt like I really needed to get certified, so I did, because throughout my life I have actually met people who need this in their life. So here's the thing: if you know somebody that needs to get rid of their heart wall, you know that it's there. You know that it's there. If you know somebody that needs to get rid of this, please contact me. I can help you. I'm certified. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and I would love to help you with this. So please like, share, subscribe, all of the above, and comment to see more of these videos, and I hope you have an abundant day. Thanks. Bye.